Okay children, so galvanometer has a moderate resistance and it is a very sensitive device, so it gives full deflection for a current of microampere. So even current is in microampere, there will be full scale deflection. Very small current can give very full scale deflection in a galvanometer. So now what happens is, to measure current, if we use galvanometer as an ammeter, so what will happen, because of its moderate resistance, if you connect this in series as a meter, so total resistance of the circuit will increase and the current in the galvanometer, current in the circuit will decrease. And generally current in the circuit is maybe more than microampere. So if any current more than microampere is there in the passes through galvanometer, it will give full scale deflection. So it may even give out of scale. This pointer may go to out of scale. So to actually use a galvanometer, convert it into an ammeter and use, what we can do is we can convert galvanometer to ammeter. Now how? See, if your circuit is here is a resistor, so generally we connect ammeter in series, right? Ammeter is connected in series. So you have to connect now, because ammeter is a very small has a very small resistance, and it does not affect the current in the circuit. All the current in the circuit passes through it because negligible resistance is offered. But galvanometer is not it has some resistance, not negligible. So we need to make the resistance of galvanometer very small. So you know that when two resistors are connected in parallel, the resistance of the combination is smaller than the one smaller value connected in. Suppose you have R1 R2 connected in parallel, R1 R2. Okay, so out of R1 R2, whichever is lower, suppose this is smaller, so the combination will be even smaller than this. Okay, using this concept, if you have a galvanometer, okay, and if you connect a very small resistance in parallel to galvanometer, now the combination will have a resistance which is smaller than this. Okay, you will have a resistance which is smaller than this smaller resistance. This small resistance connected in parallel is called shunt. Okay, so if suppose current I is there in the main circuit, so say we don't want the change in the current, we want I only to be in the main circuit here. Okay, so now what will happen? Now when you connect galvanometer to a shunt resistance, now this setup can be used in place of a meter. So in place of a meter I can place this in series. Okay, so ये R हो गया, and the same current will pass through. Okay, so some amount of current will pass through this galvanometer Ig, and the remaining I minus Ig will pass through shunt resistance. Now because they both are in parallel, so the potential drop across galvanometer will be equal to potential drop across shunt resistance. So Ig into resistance, suppose G is galvanometer resistance. Okay, G I am writing as a resistance of galvanometer. So Ig into G is the potential drop across galvanometer, is equal to I minus Ig into resistance, this shunt resistance. Okay. So how will you find S? S will be equal to Ig upon I minus Ig into capital G. Okay. So here Ig is the current passing through galvanometer, I is the total current in the circuit, minus Ig into G. Now if suppose we have to you have to convert, so this is the general formula, anywhere you can use it. But if suppose we want to convert a galvanometer into an ammeter of a certain given range, तो रेंज का मतलब क्या होता है? जैसे 0 to 1 एम्पियर, सो योर मैक्सिमम इज 1 एम्पियर. इफ रेंज इज 0 to 2 एम्पियर, सो योर मैक्सिमम इज 2 एम्पियर. ऑल राइट, सो दैट मीन्स मैक्सिमम मतलब मैक्सिमम डिफ्लेक्शन शुड बी देयर फॉर दिस वैल्यू. सो इफ योर करंट, दिस इज योर range, I is the range. So if this I range, this range is 2 ampere. If 2 ampere current flows through this, galvanometer should give you full scale deflection. Okay, so Ig should be the maximum value passing through galvanometer. So Ig, you remember, is equal to Nk. Now when you will do practical, you will see that K is figure of merit and N is number of division. Okay, number of divisions of the deflection, or the number of deflections, division for deflection, and K is figure of merit. Now figure of merit is actually amount of current per division. Okay, I by N, current per division. For one single division of deflection, how much current passes through a galvanometer, that is called figure of merit. So when you will multiply Nk, suppose you have a galvanometer, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, your pointer is here. Okay, so how much deflection? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So your current will be, Ig will be 4 into figure of merit. Now if you have the range 2 ampere is there, So 2 ampere matlab full scale deflection. Generally our galvanometer has 30 deflection on left and 30 on right. So for Ig, maximum Ig you will have, that means for range, I range, your Ig will be maximum. Then this n will become 30 into k. Alright, if it is not maximum deflection, then whatever is the number of deflection, n into k, you can substitute and you will get Ig value. This is the formula for shunt resistance, where I is the range of the ammeter, Ig is the, can be written as nk, where n is maximum number of division in the galvanometer, and G is the resistance of the galvanometer. Okay, so also we can see that from here, if I open this bracket, what I'll get Ig, G is equal to Is minus Igs. So this, if I'll take this side, Ig, it will become G plus S is equal to Is. Okay, and from here your Ig will be equal to Is upon G plus S. So this is one of the other formulas. So whatever is the question, according to the question, you can find out which formula is to be used. Okay, if this is Ig, Is will be equal to, when you substitute it to get Is, in this expression, if you, or in this expression, if you get Is is the current through the shunt, so Is will be I minus Ig. If you have to find out I minus Ig, you will get Is upon Ig, this time it will be G, Ig upon G plus S. Okay, that will be Is. And shunt, this shunt which you are using, no, this shunt protects galvanometer from strong current. So if there is a large current, because it shows deflection for microampere current, so the maximum, because it is small resistance, no, so maximum current will pass through this and small current will pass through galvanometer, so it will protect galvanometer. So galvanometer is protected by using of a shunt, and it converts galvanometer into ammeter used for increasing range. We can increase range by using shunt. Okay, so how can you increase range as I? How can you increase value of I? You see, I, if you have to increase, I, if you have to increase. So if you increase I, you see here, if I is increased, this denominator increases. Ig remains constant, G is constant, so this denominator increases, so shunt decreases. So by using smaller shunt, we can increase the range of the ammeter, which we get from galvanometer. Okay, now next topic, how to convert a galvanometer into voltmeter. Now, galvanometer is a moderate resistance device, whereas a voltmeter has a high resistance, and voltmeter is always connected in parallel. Okay, why connected in parallel? Because it's high resistance, so that is why it is made high resistance, so that no amount of current should pass through it. Negligible amount of current should pass through it, so all the current should be in the main circuit. Now, but your galvanometer, if you place here, it's a moderate resistance device, so some of the current will pass through it. So the main circuit's current will change. So we need something which with a high resistance. So how can you change galvanometer to high resistance? We can convert a galvanometer to voltmeter by connecting a high resistance in series. Now this combination is a high resistance, so this becomes a voltmeter. So I can use high resistance, और ये R dash मान लो. So now I can connect this to external circuit R dash. This part is now voltmeter, same. Okay, so if this was I, now here you see it's a voltmeter, so voltage should be same. So अगर यहाँ voltage heavy, तो यहाँ पे भी same voltage होना चाहिए. So अगर voltage यहाँ पे V ही होना चाहिए, V voltage है, तो V and so V will be equal to Ig is passing through it. So Ig, G plus R. G is the resistance of galvanometer, and R is the resistance connected in series with galvanometer. Okay, so from here you see V by Ig and minus G, if you take, is equal to R. So how much resistance you have to connect in series is given by this formula. If V is the range of the voltmeter, suppose 0 to 6 volt का voltmeter बनाना है, so 6 volt will be range. For 6 volt you should get maximum deflection. So here for maximum deflection, n becomes 30. Okay, K is figure of merit. So you will, this is range, this is Nk, and this is resistance of galvanometer. Substitute all this, you will get resistance. Okay, so this is actually fixed. This is also fixed. So if you need to increase range of the voltmeter, you need to increase the value of resistor connected in series with the voltmeter. Okay, so and what is the net resistance of this circuit, this combination? So it will become G plus R, because it is series combination. Effective resistance of voltmeter will become G plus R, because this entire thing is now a voltmeter, so it is connected in parallel. Okay, so I think this topic is over.